Title of this video is Simpmerican Sickcietal Secrets. Okay, the Simpmerican Sickcietal Secrets. So what are the Simpmerican Sickcietal Secrets? I will slowly reveal to you what America is. America was created by the elites. The elites, okay? They worship El. Their demonic god, you know? El Baal, the demiurge, the real Satan, the real demon, the real evil. Notice their god El Baal is a hybrid animal and / human / god. The trilogy, you know. So if you want to understand, to truly understand, you know, Simpmerican Sickciety, you need to start from the beginning. Start from the very beginning and read about the fall of the Roman Empire. Another name for America is Romerica. Romerica is exactly just like Rome. Look at their system. Look at the Roman system of government. Democratic, oh, Republic of Rome, oh. We got governors, councilors. Sure, they have an emperor, but they do have, you know, they have essentially the same government as we do here in Simpmerica, man. Do they not? Are you doubting that? Because the elites who own this country are just regurgitative, not creative. They just copy other nations, okay? They just copy other cultures. Oh, what is that? That's Chinese food. Oh, let me put a lot of meat in that. Let me fry that shit and call it American food. Oh. Oh, what is that? That's sushi. Oh, let me copy that shit. Oh. Let me give you more rice so I can save money and sell it to you for expensive as shit. Oh. It's Japanese American food. Oh. Fucking faggots, man. Stupid ass demons copying shit and they don't even get it right. They were selling Filipino pancit in the fucking Chinese not a Chinese restaurant, but a Chinese fast food kind of place near here, or near where I live here in California, and they did a fucking cheap ass version of a Filipino pancit. The original Filipino pancit has a lot of, you know, ingredients. Okay, it's essentially Cantonese style noodles, dried noodles, you know, stir fried in soy sauce and with, you know, shrimp, pork, green beans, onions, garlic, green onions, okay? A lot of things, okay? A lot of things. It's not just one thing, okay? It's many things. And the only thing that I saw that was mixed on the freaking, they're like, oh, I asked them, what the hell is this? What is this? I'm like, what is this? They're like, oh, it's Filipino pancit. Oh. And that shit is so dry, it's like being racist against me. It's being racist against a Filipino, and a Filipino knows what pancit is. We invented that shit, man. That pancet came from us and shit. You know? And then they just fucking copy it. And then they make a mockery of it. That's what it is. Simpmerica makes a mockery of other nations. You know, and then we come here in America and they accuse us of being racist and shit. How can I be racist? America is not fucking, it's not a race. America is not a race, okay? White is a race, okay? Black is a race, alright? They can't even get it right. They're like, oh, anti-American, oh. How is it anti-American when I fucking signed up in your military? I served 9 years in the military, in army. I love this country. And look at what they did to it. Look at what these simps, the Simpmericans, look at what these Thought-Americans did to this country, man. It was a country and then they turned it into a country. You know? Look at that demon right there. Fucking demon, man. Look at that demon. Trying to jump on the road. He thought I didn't see that shit. I saw that shit, man. I'm sharp. I'm an INFJ. You know? It's not gonna get any better, man. You know, so start, okay, you want to understand this Sickcietal, Simpmerican Sickcietal, then you start with Roman. The fall of Rome, okay? There are many things that happened in the fall of Rome that a lot of scholars are hiding, okay? This thing that's happening to America right now, feminism, you know, the lack of marriages, you know, the financial strains, you know, people being broke, not that many jobs, unemployment, you know, social unrest. It's the same exact thing. Of course it's predictable. The outcome is predictable because they just copy shit. I'm telling you, they just copy shit. What is going to college? Okay, what is going to college? It's regurgitating shit. You're not gonna get an A if you don't regurgitate what the professor wants you to regurgitate. Okay, you're not gonna get a B or A. You're not gonna get a high grade if, you know, in a class. It doesn't matter if it's math, science, English, you know, which is the English language. Okay, art, whatever, man, music, whatever. College, which is a call to age, okay? That's how they age you biologically, okay? Biological aging, you wonder why people age so quick in America? They overstress your brain, okay? They overstress your brain with sensory deprivation, okay? With mind-numbing activities. 1 + 1 = 2. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yay! The same exact mind-numbing thing, because how they kill you is through vibrations, man. How you can heal is also through vibration. You notice when Tibetan monks meditate and they say, Om. They vibrate themselves on the inside. Their organs and everything is vibrating on the inside, detoxifying themselves from inside out. And notice also, America doesn't have a martial art. Okay, tell me what is American martial art? You don't have nothing. Martial arts is a sign of cultured individuals. So it's a sign of maturity. It's a sign of intelligence, of wisdom. Asia has it. India has it. Africa has it. America doesn't have shit, okay? Even Greeks, even Egyptians, even Romans have it. America doesn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? It's, how can you call yourself enlightened, man? Martial arts is for physical perfection. It is learning about leverage, timing, physics, efficient movement, health. Okay, when to harm, how to control the degree of harm. how to heal, okay? Even the Filipino martial arts, if you take it as a whole, you take it the traditional way, they will teach you how to heal injuries. They call it hilot, okay? Massage, which is a hilot. They hilot you with herbs if you get beat up with sticks, okay? That is the traditional way of training, of Filipino training, okay? Filipino martial arts training. They don't have that shit in America. It's too simpy. It's too, too cowardly out here, man. I offered to give martial arts lessons for free in America, here in California. Nobody want to sign up. Nobody, I'm not gonna charge you. I just wanted to have a training partner. They don't want to fucking train with me, man. They're like, oh, I'm gonna get hurt. Oh, I don't want to get hurt. Simpy ass, man, simpy ass closet homo. You might as well join the LGBTQ gang, because you're a coward. How can you call yourself a man? You're a mangina. See what I'm saying? It's freaking demons, man. So, what happened in the fall of Rome, if you're not familiar with it, I suggest you look up a unbiased, okay, an unbiased source of the fall of Rome. They will tell you exactly what happened, man. If you need help trying to find an unbiased source, okay, comment in the comment section and I'll give you a link, okay? So essentially, the fall of Rome, it's, what happened was the leaders, okay, the governors, the higher ups, the emperors, they have gotten greedy, okay? It's about greed. And what they did was they started underpaying the soldiers. Exactly what they did to me in the US Army, man. They had me pay for my own trips to go to drill. They had me pay for my own food to go to drill. I can't be working another job if you expect me to fucking work 24/7 on your fucking drills. I can't be up here fucking waiting in fucking Burger King or some shit, or fucking waiting in a restaurant. It's bullshit, man. And California is one of the highest taxed states. And these motherfuckers are pocketing their money and shit, man. This is corrupt shit that I should have sued them for this shit, You can't make me pay if you're gonna send me to war. Stupid idiot. Yeah, I've been to war. I'm a fucking veteran, man. I'm a veteran of the Iraq War. I'm the last motherfucker to fuck with, man. I don't give a shit if you're a gang member. Oh, I'm a Marisol Matucha. I'm MS-13. I don't give a fuck, I'm somebody not to mess with, man. I'm telling you. INFJ, survivor of the war, they called me Darth Vader when I was in Iraq. You know what Darth Vader does, man. He just kills everybody. He just destroys everything in his path. In his path. It's just everything, no emotions, just straight up killing. That's what it is. And I am trained in several things, martial arts wise. So you see what I'm saying? It's also like to truly understand what this country is, man. To understand, I had to share that. I had to share that I am a veteran because I've been screwed, man. I've been screwed by this country. I'm telling this to you. It's honest. It's honestly, I would have freaking sued them in the past, but I didn't. I thought they're gonna fix this shit. They never fix shit, man. It's the same exact thing. I ain't gonna pay for for none of that training. Imagine you're a soldier in the US Army and they have you, they have you pay for your own training. You expect me to pay for a boot camp and shit? Fuck no, man. That's what they had me do in the reserves and shit, man. I know it's only 15 days, but damn, it's fucking, oh, you gotta get a good credit score. What if I don't have a good credit score? See what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking millionaire. I'm not a fucking professional. I'm not a doctor, okay? So you see what I'm saying? It's exactly what happened to the fall of Rome. They underpaid the soldiers, okay? The soldiers are the ones in the front line, not the officers. The soldiers are the one in the front line manning Humvees, being a gunner in a Humvee. The officer doesn't do that shit. The officer sits in the fucking office, sitting his butt in a fucking seat in the middle of a Humvee, patrol. We try to keep him safe and shit. He just sits his ass off, fucking gain weight. That's why you see Tim K. Tim K is all fat. YouTube search Tim K. He was an officer in the army. Okay, so you're gonna thank somebody. You want to thank somebody for the war and peace and shit like that. You gotta thank the enlisted soldier. Thank people like me. Stop being a simp. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. It's 2020, man. I'm not gonna hold anything in this fucking video, man. I'm just gonna keep it real, 100. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Fucking corrupt, fucking manginas, simpy ass, closet homos not wanting to come out as gay, tricking women into thinking that they're straight. You're not straight. You're a faggot. Come out, simp. Stop hiding. Stop pretending to be like me. Stop pretending to be a man. You're a mangina. You know what I'm saying? I accept you. I accept you as gay. So you see what I'm saying? It's people like me, they will accept you as gay. So stop tricking women. That's why the marriage rates have gone down. It's because of people like you. American women are disappointed in you because you pretended to be straight when you're not. It's legal to get married as a gay man. Come out, okay? Leave women alone. Leave them alone. Leave American women alone. And go date other gay men, okay? I accept you as a gay man. See what I'm saying? I don't discriminate, nothing. Okay, I will even support you. I'll sign some petitions for you and shit if you want to. Comment on this video and I will sign something. See what I'm saying? I've been supporting you, so that's the thing. It's if you're not being who you are, if you're deceiving people, then I am against you. Okay, I'm an INFJ. I can see right through that shit. You cannot hide anything from me. Okay, I'm just like the CIA, the FBI, but on steroids, on freaking steroids, man. I can see right through. If you make a video, if you make a video on me or somebody else, I know if you're being fake. I know these news channels are fake. CNN, Fox News is fake. All of them are fake. Okay, Republican, Democrat, all that hive mind shit, all that shit is fake. Okay, if you're really going your own way, okay, why would you be part of a group? Why would you, coop up and like, oh, I want to be like this, oh, I want to be Republican, oh, I want to be Democrat, oh, I want to be liberal, oh. Because you're insecure, because deep inside you're evil, okay? If you're not evil, you're not going to be afraid to come out, okay? Just like these simps. They're afraid to come out because, deep inside, they're deceiving, they're deceitful, So, and it's not a good way of living among other humans, okay? Trying to deceive and things like that, but so after you understood the fall of Rome, and that all these things, what's happening to America at the current moment, LGBTQ, feminism, social unrest, Republican versus Democrats, black versus white versus black, straight versus gay, gay versus straight, all these things, okay? They were exactly what is happening in the fall of Rome. It was initiated also when they started underpaying or not paying people like me, people in the front lines, people who are soldiers in the front lines, okay? I was a gunner in Iraq, man. You're not gonna tell me shit. I was there. I lived, breathed, and I got injured. I recovered. I lived and breathed in Iraq for like 15 months. For 15 months straight with no rest. I was 2 months with no sleep. So you see what I'm saying? You cannot last 2 months with no sleep, man. I averaged fucking 1 or 2 hours a day, those 2 months. It felt like I wasn't sleeping. You see what I'm saying? Other people are too much of a simp to do that, but I'm not. I'm the man's man. If you're gonna freaking, take it on that side of the equation, then you're not gonna have anything against me, man. I'm actually on your side, and what's happening is these people, the hive-minded idiots, okay, they want us to be like them. They want us to buy into the duality, okay? They want us to fight each other. That's what it is. It's divide and conquer. It's the oldest trick in the book, divide and conquer. So, they want us to fight each other based on the color of our skin, based on our religion, based on our beliefs, based on our sexual orientation, based on, our differences. They are making the small, minuscule difference between you and me into something that's bigger than the universe, Just because you like American food and I like Asian food, they want us to think like, oh, you don't like American food. Oh, you must be racist. Oh. It's the exact same thing, man. Isn't that what they're doing? Isn't that what these demons are doing to you? That's exactly what they're doing to you and me, okay? So understand the fall of Rome, okay? Understand the fall of Rome so you can reverse this shit, so you can cure these people of their demons, okay? I do think these people are possessed by demons, man. These people who are afraid to come out, who are afraid of real freedom. Before, America was discovered by individualists. It was discovered by merchants, by people who are producers, by people who made things, produced things, okay? People who didn't consume things, but they produced, things that are elegant, things that are, remember the antiques, in the 1600s, 1700s, when they were building America. Those are the kind of people that were here, okay? Your great grandparents. So, that's what it is. So the second step, okay? So first is the fall of Rome. Now you understand what this system, the system that they turned into a system, had turned out to be, okay? So understand the problem, okay, which is the fall of Rome. Step 2 is to fix the problem. So how do we fix this problem? So you see, this is logic. This is a man's logic, okay? No feelings, no feelings, okay? Just straight up logic. Question and answer, okay? How can we fix this thing if we don't talk about the problems, okay? People don't want to talk about the problems. They just push it aside. It's what surprises me about, Americans nowadays. A majority of Americans do this nowadays. They get, for example, a man get a divorce. I'm in the library and, I'm offering help, okay? A man gets divorced, he doesn't want to talk about it. Oh, I want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm offering you advice, I'm helping you because you're on a fixed income. I'm helping you get the fuck out of America so you can live your life better than living in America, okay? You're on a fixed income, you should be getting the fuck out of America to greener pastures, to, cheaper places to live. The places where you're closer to nature, okay? Places like Mexico, Colombia, Brazil, Philippines, Thailand. If you're on a fixed income, you're making $300 a month. That's not enough to live in California. That's not enough to live in the States, okay? Wake the fuck up, man. Wake the fuck up. I don't care if you're a simp, you're red pill, blue pill. Wake the hell up. It's 2020. You need to get the hell out of here and secure a place somewhere else to where your money will go further. So, how am I not helping you by telling you that, okay? How am I not helping by giving you an opportunity to change your life, And these men are in their 50s, their 60s. You don't have that much to live, man. Why not live it well for the rest of your days, okay? Enjoy life while you still have it. So you see what I'm saying? You're offering help and they don't like it. It's no longer my problem. I'm just giving you advice and, this is my experience. And you see time and time again, mostly the white YouTubers, okay? There's no racism. They just happen to be white, okay? No racism intended. Mark Blackard, okay? Overstay Road, went to the Philippines, okay? Check out these YouTubers. Mark Blackard, Overstay Road, went to the Philippines. Harold Balder, okay? HARALDBALDR. He's a Norwegian guy, so I'm subscribed to him. So he's kind of he says his political affiliation is independent. Libertarian. So, but I don't really care what their political thing is. I'm an INFJ. I'm a genuine INFJ. I don't care about hive mind shit. I don't want to join any groups. Okay, I'm really a free man. If you think Morgan Freeman, I'm freer than that. I'm literally citizen of this physical plane. I don't want to recycle here. I don't want to I want to go back here. I don't want to go back here. I just want to leave after this, you know. I try to live the best of my life as much as I can before I leave this physical plane, because what this is it's just a trick, you know. It's just another trick. Living in this physical plane called Earth is really a trick, because it's the Matrix. It's not just America that's the Matrix, it's the whole Earth, man. Earth has the word ear in it, okay? And Earth is shaped like an ovary. The feminine deceives, the masculine achieves, okay? Because women, they do what they feel. Women do what they feel, okay? Regardless of culture, regardless of upbringing, because that is female nature. And our job as men is to keep them on check if they make mistakes on that, you know. If they make a mistake on calibrating, on, you know, on messing up, you know, on confusing things, you know, using emotions. You can't use emotions in a logical society, in a society that's been built by logic, okay? Society, everything that you see right here in civilization, in American civilization, is, you know, or anything, you know, anywhere, mostly civilization is built by man, okay? This car, okay, this car, something breaks down in this car. Do you think I sit around, you know, feeling bad about it? Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I shouldn't have done this because blah, 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 blah. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, blah, blah, blah. No, I get up and try to fix it. If I can't fix it, I'm going to go to the mechanic. You know, if I'm not able to drive it there to the mechanic shop, I'll just call him up. You know, I'll call him up and, hey, man, you know, I got a problem here, blah, blah, blah. Can you pick me up and, you know, go check it out. Boom, there you go. So that's see how fast that is? See how smooth that is? No drama, no crying, no complaining. So, you know, you can't just be woman all the time. Feminist all the time. You need balance on that, man. You can't have America with just gays and women, okay? With just LGBTQ and women. You need men too, okay? How can you have everything yin and no yang, okay? So this is why, this is one of the main reasons why society is failing, okay? You don't have balance of the genders, okay? You have too much feminine out here in America and very, very little, very minuscule masculine. So how can you move fast? How can you navigate quickly? How can you fix problems efficiently, quickly, and logically, and even rationally, if you are just complaining like, oh, they don't help me, oh. So you see what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. That's what it is. So step 1, understand the fall of Rome. Step 2, to try to fix this thing, really is for man to, you know, if you've been raised by a single mother, then you really are, you know, hey, you're kind of like in danger of simping, okay? You're in danger of simping because you've been raised by somebody who wants you to serve her, okay? Who wants you to do things for her, all right? They always ask me for favors, man. They always ask you for favors too. If you're, you know, if you're a man raised by a woman, you remember this. You remember from your childhood, that she's always asking like, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? And she guises it, you know, in the disguise of, oh, I'm just teaching you. I'm just teaching you this. I'm just teaching you this. Dude, I know their tricks. I know all their tricks. I've been raised by 5 of them. I was raised by 5 women. I was the simp of the simp of the simp of the simp of the simp. Okay? I was even more simpier than you as a teen than any or all the other simps that you knew from back then. Because I was raised by 5 of them, man. Can you imagine that? So, you know, I snapped out of it. But for me, I snapped out of it. Okay? Something happened in my teens, in my high school years, that snapped me out of it. Okay? And that is when I joined the military. Okay, the military is very unforgiving, especially when you sign up in the Army or Marines and you go to all male jobs. Okay, like the combat jobs. So I signed up to a combat job because I wanted to understand masculinity. Okay, so that's where my masculinity comes from. It's just raw, straight through. It just cuts through butter like a really hot knife. Okay, no commercials. It's just straight through. It'll just ram through you, like, split you open and things like that. It's just, you take it or live it. That's what it is. You get out the way, you're safe. You don't get out the way, you're gonna get hit. That's what it is. So it's raw. That's what I like about the military. It's like they get things done. They don't waste no things about stupid emotions that are irrational and shit like that. It's what I'm saying is they don't sit on problems. They actually get up. They get up and fix problems. Okay, mission first. What I learned in the military: mission first. Okay, if my mission is to get the fuck out of America, boom. Okay, start moving stuff. Start selling my shit out. Get stuff out. Trying to clear my mind so I can get the hell up out of here, smoothly, and then smooth transition to another country. That's what it is. That's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm just chilling right now. It's January. Okay, it's January still. I'm not in a hurry, and I told you that I'm gonna go in April. Maybe I'll go sooner. Okay, depending on how things are. Okay, I'm gonna go maybe sooner. Okay. So to fix this problem, okay, we've tackled. This is a long video. It's almost like 30 minutes. It's actually over 30 minutes. But first is understand the system. Okay, system in any way you can. Okay, monetary system, and I've spoken about this in the previous videos. In the beginning, the colonialists, they tricked natives into giving them their land, their food, their animals, their women, their children, their property, their natural resources, by giving them shiny objects. Okay, by trading things, by war and things like that. It's colonialism. Okay, notice how the word colon is there. Y'all-ism. Okay, there's an ism there too. Anything that has an ism is an addiction. Okay, somebody who's an addict that subscribes to that. Ism here, ism there, ism here, ism there, ism everywhere. I don't subscribe to anything. I don't subscribe to any ism. Okay, so the only thing I care about is freedom. Freedom. You want to be free? Then listen to me. Okay, so the solution to this really is to go back to our creative side. Go back to nature. Okay, nature made you into a creative individual. When you were young, when you were really young, you were creative. You need creativity as a young person, because if you lived in the caveman days, you have to come up with something new to survive wild animals, to survive danger, to survive the weather, to survive broken relationships, to survive fights, to survive wars. You have to be crafty. You have to be coming up with something new, something creative, something intuitive, something that you can learn quickly, like this, instead of like, subtract here, move that there, x versus y, x divide here. Dude, that's not reality. That is just symbolism. That's just symbols. You don't find x in nature. Okay, you can say that thing is x. You can say this bush is x, and that thing up there is y. But it's just symbols. Okay, I can say that bush is a. Again, I can say this bush is A, and I can say that bush is a C. I mean, this thing is a C. Okay, so what it is just it's just manipulation. What they did to you was manipulate value, and then they gave you money for it. Say, hey, this thing cost $5. Okay, here's $5. Okay, that's mine now. You say that bush costs $3. Okay, this is my bush now. This is $3 for you. and then this is my bush now. So you see what I'm saying? It's exactly what they did with the natives, with the slaves, with the tribes in Africa, okay? With the people in the Philippines. It's around the world. They did that shit, man. So now that you know their system, it's time to work around the system, to learn to work around the system, okay? So the first step in really fixing this problem is, it's really the whole thing is to go back to creativity. Get rid of everything, all the isms, get rid of the hive mind mentality, and just tackle the problem straight on, okay? For example, relationships. What exactly is causing? And I just solved this, okay? If you're paying attention to this video, I just solved this for you. Okay, what is really causing the failing marriages in America? The answer is simps. The simps cause American relationships to fail. There you go. Okay, get rid of simping, and then there you go. The relationships will go up. The marriage rates will go up. Heterosexual relationships will flourish once again. Okay? There is no need for fucking feminism. Dude, I worked several jobs. I worked in security. I worked in the military. We all get paid the same. That is bullshit when they tell you that they're not getting paid, fairly. That women say they're not getting paid fairly in America. That's bullshit. Because I've worked several jobs. I worked in the conservation corps, the security, the military, different other jobs, and then you see what I'm saying? We get paid fucking the same. Because your payment is not based on your gender, it's based on your position in the company. It's based on your rank, okay? If you're in the military, it's based on your rank. If you're working in the government, it's based on your rank also. Whether you're GS 40 or GS whatever, see what I'm saying? It's whether you're a sergeant, whether you're a colonel in the military, it's based on your rank. It's not based on your gender. So you see what I'm saying? It's this feminism shit. That shit needs to go away. What the hell do you need that for? All that shit did was, made men like me move away from America and find, countries that have feminine traditional women. Okay? They don't have to be traditional, they just have to be feminine. Okay? This is why a lot of black men are going to Brazil, a lot of white men are going to the Philippines and Thailand. Okay? A lot of Korean men are going back to Korea. Okay? A lot of Chinese men are going back to China. Okay? And a lot of them single guys they're just mongering and shit. They don't want to get married anymore. So, they're making six figures in like Silicon Valley. For example, here in California, there's a lot of guys who are making money in Silicon Valley. Six figures. Some of them are Indians, some of them are Chinese, some of them are white. Where do I see these people? I see them in Tijuana. Where do I see these people? I see them in Pattaya, Thailand, okay? I see them in the Philippines. I see them in Angeles City. Instead of getting married, instead of starting a relationship with a woman here in America, with an American woman, because of feminism, feminism have women thinking that they should compete with a man. They should be like men, okay? Dude, I'm not attracted to a woman who is trying to be like me, okay? Trying to be a war hero like me, trying to be a veteran like me. See what I'm saying? It's trying to fight me and shit. Like, why would I be attracted to that? I'm not a gay man, okay? I'm not attracted to masculinity. I'm attracted to femininity, okay? So that's why we are unbalanced here in America, all right? So they fix this one thing, okay? Fix this one thing, the whole entire country will recover, okay? Because it's going to affect each and every sector of this country, okay? The government system, the financial system, now that they have a strong masculine presence in the house, everything will be straight, okay, and everything will be clean, everything will be, the way it's supposed to be. We never had this PC shit, we never had this, this LGBTQ, this feminism shit back in the day, and we were fine back then. America back then in the 1920s and 30s and things like that, you don't need a college education to be living in a white picket house, a white picket fence house, making decent money and having a family of 5, okay? You could be working in a factory, in a Ford automobile factory. You can have a wife and several kids in your house, and you're living fine, and your retirement is guaranteed. So what in the hell happened? What in the hell happened, that made this country this way, okay? That the other countries are following suit. What happened was feminism. What happened was wars. What happened was wars, okay? They took the elites, the sick-minded, hive-minded, demonic elites. They took advantage of women in World War II, okay? In World War I, and in, not too much in World War I, but in World War II, okay? Rosie the Riveter, blah, 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 Oh, now you got money. Oh, get your freedom now. Oh, as if you are oppressed. You're not oppressed. Women are not oppressed in America. How are they oppressed in America? Your husband goes to work. You just stay in the house. You just cook. You just clean. Dude, that shit is easy. A retarded person can do that shit. I can train a special need kid to do the cleaning, to do the laundry. Dude, that thing doesn't require thinking, okay? It's just automatic, like that, And they're still complaining about that. There was no, there was no sexism, there was no feminism back then, there was no LGBTQ back then. You don't need those things, okay? When war happened, okay, this is let me reveal to you the agenda of the elites. So the cycle goes like this. From the Civil War, this has happened from the Civil War, World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War, all these wars. This has been, the reason why we have wars is this, okay? It's not to invade other nations, it's not to get, natural resources. It is to divide the American man from the American woman. That's what it is. So what they do is they send masculine men to go to war, okay? Step 2 is they pump up feminism, okay? Step 3 is they initiate a recession, okay? Step 4 is they announce a false recovery, okay? They're like, oh, the country is booming now, oh. When it's just fucking inflation, it's temporary inflation from the government funds, the quantitative easing that they've done in the stock market to just put money in the banks. So the banks, are inflated again, and they're throwing out loans again, being loan sharks to gullible people who don't understand credit and don't understand about money, okay? They never teach you that in school. They never want you to be rich. Like, why would they want you to be rich? They never want you to, to be a producer. Why would they want you to be a producer? Who's gonna buy their shit, okay? So I'm teaching you what they know, okay? I'm teaching you what the elites don't want you to know, okay? So YouTube is probably gonna take down this video again. So they're gonna take my channel down again for saying this, because I've said this in my previous channel, okay? So I just revealed to you the secret. That's what it is. That cycle repeats over and over again, okay? Over and over again, over and over again. That's why we are in debt, okay? That's why we have inflation, deflation, all kinds of things. That's why we have all kinds of problems. Relationship problems, government problems, problems with other nations. Even the global warming thing, that's even a hoax in itself, because, okay, an astronomer told me this thing is a hoax because, what he said? He said, man-made carbon emissions is only 4% of the carbon emissions on Earth. So why are they taxing us on this thing? Why are they blaming us on this global warming thing? It's not our fault, okay? It's only 4% for the whole Earth. So how is it gonna affect the Earth and shit, man? So see, it's just one big money grab. Just another money grab in California, which is who's pushing this shit, The elites in California, the one who's pushing this shit. Long video. I know, long video, man. It's I hope I revealed a lot of things and I made you understand what America really is, okay? Remember, focus on the fall of Rome. I want you to find the unbiased source. You will find that, it's feminism, this underpaying soldiers, because the soldiers in Rome, they were, what happened with Rome, okay, let me talk about that real quick. What happened was when the governors and like the top leaders, the government leaders in Rome, the emperors, they got greedy with the money, okay? They're like, oh, so much money, so much money. They started underpaying, and some of them not being paid. Some of the soldiers, Roman soldiers, are not being paid. So what they did was they went AWOL, okay? AWOL is absent without leave. They just fucking left. They say, fuck Rome, I'm gonna go to fucking Syria, I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna, marry a woman there and fucking, be a farmer and stuff. Because in the Roman era, you either become if you're a man, you either become a soldier. If you want to be treated well as a commoner, okay, you either become a soldier or a farmer. That's it. You don't have any other choice. A farmer is skilled in something, blah, 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 Cooking, or it's already included in farming because it deals with food, okay? So you either become a farmer or a soldier. So after the soldiers were underpaid, after the soldiers were treated like shit by the government of Rome, they started leaving. Exactly what you see happening today. Exactly what just like, what I just uploaded, yesterday about the Vietnam War veterans. Vietnam War veterans, they're sick and tired of like, man, they're sick and tired of just like this country, going up. The prices of the stuff here in this country, the rent and everything, the cost of living going up. That they themselves, the Vietnam veterans, are now retiring to Vietnam